Dodger Stadium. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Houston Astros. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, ready to go here. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. The pitch. That misses the zone, and we are underway. And the right-hander deals. And a count 1-2. Chris, when you look at Justin Verlander, what makes him so good on the mound?
Well, I would say in the prime of his career, the fact that as the game went on and he got deeper into his outing, he actually gained more velocity and became more crisp. So he was one of those classic pitchers that you said, if we don't get him early, we're not going to get him at all.
The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there are 2 outs.
Batting third.
Bryce Harper to the plate.
Bryce Harper.
Certainly you'd say Bryce Harper's signature moment, Game 5 of the National League Championship Series in 2022. That opposite field home run that put the Phillies ahead and would send them to the World Series off the Padres' Robert Suarez. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. In the dirt, Maldonado to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. We'll go to the... Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And he deals. Ball 1 there. Nola's a guy who registers a lot of strikeouts. In fact, he's had 220 or more strikeouts in 3 different seasons. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 2.
And one thing about Nola, Boog, just outstanding command, really sets up that breaking ball to expand the zone to get hitters for that swing and miss.
You think about it, in 2022, he walked 29 guys in 205 innings. That's pretty incredible. The pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. And now it's Alex Bregman. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And down on strikes. And now 2 gone.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Swings through that one.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Bounce to the left side. Boom. Zips it to first. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Scoreless after 1. Welcome back. And now it's Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Verlander back to work. That misses. Ball one. Verlander, a former rookie of the year. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Maldonado hauls it in for the out. One away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
This is Bryson Stott. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. No score here in the second. On the ground to first. Fair ball. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing, not get beat by that pitch. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
JT Realmuto steps in. Lifted in the air, right center field. McCormick has it sized up and puts the squeeze on that. Two down. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Swing and a ball popped up. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. The 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. One left for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's Kyle Tucker. Thinking Kyle Tucker has done a little bit of everything. He's won a World Series. He's been an All-Star. He's won a Gold Glove. And a guy who was the 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft. There's a strike.
He's been a guy that can kind of fly under the radar, but not so much anymore. Everyone's aware of the damage that he can do in that lineup. But a guy that's kind of old school, doesn't wear the batting gloves, just goes up there and rakes. Got a great arm in the outfield as well. Definitely the pride of Plant High School in Tampa, Florida.
To third. Boom. And quickly one away in the second. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Nola, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. Line drive, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's got a double.
He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Close, but called a ball. And it's a ball and a strike.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity, and because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
McCormick, the runner at second with one away. And now it's 3-2. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rate.
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Jose Abreu up to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike one. They say it went.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
And ball one. First and third, one down. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Swinging a foul straight back. And the righty deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they strand a pair. We played two full. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back. On to the third inning. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed.
This one's into the gap in left center, and that should be extra bases. Oh, he throws it away.
Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. One. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Now remember, Kyle Schwarber grew up in Ohio, and so he got a chance to watch a lot of really good Cincinnati Reds teams. His favorite players growing up were Barry Larkin and Ken Griffey Jr. On the ground, right side, and he handles it himself for the out. Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 1 so far. There's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Runner at third. 2 away. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Next offering away upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Three-two now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And he walked him.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's Harper now. He's 0 for 1.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And takes low for ball 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit. Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Marsh at third. Turner on at first with 2 down. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at the ballpark, here's the catcher, Martin Maldonado. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Maldonado, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was born in Puerto Rico. Next offering is in for a strike. Got it by him for the K. Jose Altuve up to hit here. His first at bat was a strikeout. Well, singing, one of the smallest guys in all of baseball, but the resume is incredible. An MVP in 2017. He's won the World Series twice, 6 times a Silver Slugger, 3 times a batting champ. 8 different times he has been an all-star. What a career he's put together. No. Just missed.
Yeah, and just continuing in the line of Bagwell and Biggio and guys in the Hall of Fame. He's headed there himself, Boog, but one thing about it, you mentioned that size does not hold him back. You know, only Manny Ramirez has more postseason home runs in Major League Baseball history than Jose Altuve.
And another ball. That one lifted to left. Marsh moves under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Third baseman number 2.
Here's Alex Bregman. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Bregman measures 6 feet even, 29 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Bounced up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit, and that extends the inning. And at first, now it's Yordan Alvarez. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. And a strike in there.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
To the right side, stop. The throw to first, and they get the out on Alvarez. And that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. Back here in L.A., John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Alec Bohm. Verlander back to work. And that's outside.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And now 2-1. And it's even up.
2-2.
Outside. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott doubled in his first AB. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Oh, he dropped it. Nobody out, runner at first. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And now it is JT Realmuto.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First offering misses badly for ball one. JT Realmuto singing has turned into arguably the top catcher in all of baseball. He's won multiple Gold Gloves, multiple Silver Sluggers. Same story, multiple times an All-Star. This guy is fun to watch. Strike two.
A tremendous athlete behind the dish, and this is a guy that probably could play any position on the infield if they needed to, as well as the outfield. Got great.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so two runners in scoring position and just one out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. The 0-1, and that one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him swinging.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The 0-1. Fought off foul. Oh, and he hit him. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, he's kind of backed himself into a corner, and I'm sure starting to feel the pressure right now. We'll see if he can bear down and get out of this one.
On the ground at first. He handles it himself. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Phillies leave him loaded, and we are still scoreless. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go, bottom 4. Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker. And the right-hander back to work. Kyle's brother Preston got a little bit of time in the big leagues. Pretty good left-handed hitter. Played his college ball at the University of Florida. And that one is lifted in the air. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, the center fielder.
And next to hit for Houston, Chas McCormick. Doubled his first time up. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Righty to the plate. That misses the zone. And 1-1. Next offering is outside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. And that's down and away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Michael Brantley stands in. And a foul ball. And now the count is even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the third out. The inning is over. Nothing doing there for Houston. And we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Well, these Phillies looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Pena makes the catch, and there's one gone. Trey Turner at the plate. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, digging for 2. And that's a double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And now here is Harper. And delivers outside.
1 ball, no strike.
Turner over at second, 1 down. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a chopper. Abreu whips it to first in time. There to beat him by an eyelash. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. And we still have no score. here at Dodger Stadium. And now the first baseman, Jose Abreu. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. There's a strike. Jose Abreu, one of those guys with kind of a quirky number. Number 79. It was a number his mother chose for him way back when. She said, pick a unique number and make it yours. Struck him out without a swing. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just a poor at bat.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. First offering misses the mark.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That one not close. 2 balls, no strikes to count. This one high in the air to left center. Marsh moves under it. He's got it. 2 away now.
Up next for the Astros, the catcher,
Martin Maldonado up to hit.
Maldonado.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Turner with the throw to first. And that is the inning. Astros are down quietly. Still no score. Back here in L.A., all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Stott goes 6 feet 3 inches, 200 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, makes the grab on the run. And a quick out, number 1.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
And now Nick Castellanos, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Liner to second, it picked on the hop. Throw to first, in time, got him. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. And we still have no score. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Nola back to work. And there's the strike. Singy, you think about all the success Altuve's had in the postseason, including the walk-off homer off of the Yankees and Aroldis Chapman in 2019. Only Manny Ramirez has more postseason home runs in Major League history. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Yeah, Jose Altuve really tells you a lot about how he's able to play the game and feel no pressure, just performing at a high level in the postseason. And no doubt he's been a big part of a couple of the Houston Astros World Series championships.
Next offering in the dirt, 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that 8th inning. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper out the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Altuve runs up the middle into the outfield, base hit, and now runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Yordan Alvarez. That one in there across the letters. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Runner tags from third, and they'll score first. It's 1-0.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Tucker, 26 years old, and he won a Gold Glove last season. 0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third, and he held up. Bregman, the base runner at first with one out. Hit hard, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
McCormick in the box with one away as he takes ball one. 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Castellanos makes the play. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Brantley stands in now and watches strike one. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Phillies nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now Brandon Marsh. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. The right-hander back to work. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. Rojas in the box now. Takes strike one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's going to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
McCormick has it sized up. Puts it away for the out.
Up next is Philadelphia. The designated hitter,
Kyle Schwarber digs in now. Verlander moved to first, and he dives back in safely.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The tying run at the plate. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Abreu to second, back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Astros 2 and the Phillies nothing. And welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
the first baseman,
And a pitch. That's to third. Boom. Throws out to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Pena in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. And the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-2. Here comes the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Maldonado, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Pitch is in there, and it's 1-1. And there's a ball. And a foul ball. 2-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 2-2.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it. One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Altuve in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Houston, but they hold the 2-0 lead. New inning getting started. Trey Turner now. And a pitch. On the ground to the left. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, Bryce.
Here's Bryce Harper.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
That's down and in.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And it's fouled away.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a...
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. Phillies down in order, and they're down 2-0. Bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Astros, Alex Bregman. Foul ball there. Kicks and deals. In the air to left center. Rojas under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now the designated hitter.
Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. First offering, and it just misses. There's the strike. The wind and the pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that is gone. Yordan Alvarez blasts one out. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
It's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Tucker at the plate now. That's ball one. 1 for 3. Next one in the dirt. Nola. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And that's ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
One gone, runner at first. And now the kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Bounce to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Brantley now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Tucker on at second with 2 down. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and it's 4-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Man at second here with 2 away. Jose Abreu up next for the Astros. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1. Slapped foul. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Line drive, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Brantley on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's 5-0.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Jeremy Pena will hit next. That one's in there, 0-1. Good eye right there. Line drive, base hit. Coming around third is Abreu. He scores. It's 6-0.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
0-2 now. That misses off the outside edge.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you
got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now here is Bryson Stott. The pitch. Out to short. Pena whips it to first. Now one gone in the ninth. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. McCormick going back some more. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Castellanos in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Phil Maton up and throwing. Stanek, a hard throwing right-hander, up as well. And that one fouled off. Righty delivers. They're down to their final strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
And now 2-2. 2-2. In the air, right field. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros take this one in a blowout.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.